Okay, so good afternoon. We are beginning for a moment our afternoon Amitabha session. Today, if we have an English day, and this time in Zoom, people can see the screen with text, so you can follow us and recite together. We will start with incense praise, and we do Amitabha Sutra, incense praise, and we will recite Amitabha's name. And after that, I think Jinch Forsher will share some reflections, right, about the Amitabha Sutra and Pure Land School in general. So we begin with 3 bows to the Buddha.
Yeah.
We'll just check that everything is in good flow. Okay, everyone can hear me? I make sure that we.
等一下，我们
Yes, and we have an incense praise. Wonderful.
阿弥陀经是用英文的，因为今天是英文日，所以用英文。Okay.
Okay, so we can start. Incense in the censer now is burning. All the Dharma and receives the fragrance. From afar see vast of Buddhas, all in Hari's witness. In every place auspicious clouds appearing. Our sincere intentions thus fulfill. As all Buddhas right now show their perfect bodies, I Namo Sans cloud Bodhisattva I Namo Sans cloud Bodhisattva I Namo Bodhisattva. So right now we will recite the Amitabha Sutra. Namo Sifas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sifas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sifas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The Buddha speaks of Amitabha Sutra. Thus I've heard in one time, the Buddha dwelt Ashravasti in a Jeta grove, in the garden of benefactor of offerings of the solitary, together with a gathering of great bhikshus, 1250 in all great arhats who the assembly knew and recognized. Elders Shariputra, Mahagayana, Mahakashyapa, Mahakadayana, Mahakashtila, Revata Sundibantaka, Nanda Nanda, Rahula Gavanpati, Pindala Paradavaja, Kalisen Mahakapina, Vakulan Aniruddha and others such as this, all great disciples, together with all the Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, Dharma Prince Manjushri, Ajita Bodhisattva, Gandastin Bodhisattva, Nityadukta Bodhisattva, and others such as this, all great bodhisattvas, and together with Chakra, chief among gods, and numberless great multitudes for all the heavens. At that time the Buddha told the elder Shariputra, passing from the hundreds of thousands of millions the Buddhas to the west, there is the world called ultimate bliss. In this land the Buddha called Amitabha right now teaches the Dharma. Shariputra, for what reason this land called ultimate bliss? Just in a moment, I have to turn off the sound. Okay, sorry for that. We start with okay. At the time the Buddha told the Shariputra, passing from the hundreds of thousands of millions Buddhas to the west, there is the word called ultimate bliss. In this land the Buddha called Amitabha right now teaches the Dharma. Shariputra, for what reason this land called ultimate bliss? All living beings of this country endure unknown the sufferings, but enjoy every bliss. Therefore is called ultimate bliss. Moreover, Shariputra, this land of ultimate bliss is everywhere surrounded by 7 trees or railings, 7 layers of netting, and 7 rows of trees, all formed from the 4 treasures, and the 4th is reason named ultimate bliss. Moreover, Shariputra, the land of ultimate bliss has pools of the 7 jewels, fill the 8 waters and merit of virtue. The bottomless pool is pure, spread over the golden sand, and the 4 sides of the stairs of gold, silver, lapis lazuli, and crystal. Above are raised pavilions adorned with gold, silver, lapis lazuli, crystal, mother of pearl, red pearls, and carnelian. In the pools are the lotus as large as creel wheels, green color of green light, yellow color of the yellow light, red color of the red light, white color of the white light, suddenly wonderfully fragrant and pure. Shariputra, the realization of the land of ultimate bliss, is thus maturiously adorned. Moreover, Shariputra, in the Buddha land is always heavenly music, and the ground is yellow gold, and the 6 periods of the day and night, heavenly rain of mandarava flowers falls, and throughout the clear morning each living beings of this land, with sacks full of the myriads of wonderful flowers, makes offerings to the hundreds of thousands of millions of the Buddhas of the other directions, And meantime they return their own country, and having eaten they stroll around. Shariputra, the realization of the land of ultimate bliss, is thus marvelously adorned. Moreover, Shariputra, in this country there's always rare and wonderful varicolored birds, wirecracks, peacocks, spirits, arrogants, calavikats, and two-head birds. And the 6 periods of the day at night, the flocks of birds sings forth harmonious and elegant sounds. The clear, joyful sounds proclaim the 5 roots, the 5 powers, and the 7 body shares, and the 8 sagely way shares, and the dharmas such as this. When living beings of this land hear the sounds, they all together mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, do not say these birds are born as a retribution for the karmic offenses. For what reason? In this Buddha land there is no 3 evil ways of rebirth. Shariputra, in this Buddha land not even the names of the 3 evil ways exist. How much the less in their actuality. Desiring that the Dharma sound be widely proclaimed, Amitabha Buddha by transformation made these multitudes of birds. Shariputra, in the Buddha land, when the soft wind blows, the rows of jeweled trees and jewel nets give forth sudden and wonderful sounds, like 100,000 kinds of music, play at the same time. All those who hear this sound naturally bring forth in their hearts mindfulness of the Buddha, mindfulness of the Dharma, and mindfulness of the Sangha. Shariputra, the realization of the land of ultimate bliss, is thus materially adorned. Shariputra, what do you think? Why is this Buddha called Amitabha? Shariputra, the brilliance of the Buddha's light is measureless, illuminating the lands of the 10 directions, everywhere without obstruction. For this reason is called Amitabha. Moreover, Shariputra, the life of the Buddha and of his people extends for measureless, limitless asamkhya kalpas. For this reason is called Amitayus. And Shariputra, since Amitabha realized Buddhahood, 10 kalpas has passed. Moreover, Shariputra, the Buddha has measureless, limitless sound-hearer disciples. All arhats they number incalculable. This also the assembly of bodhisattvas. Shariputra, the realization of the land of ultimate bliss, is thus materially adorned. Moreover, Shariputra, those living beings born in the land of ultimate bliss, all of Aryatika, among them are many who in this very life will dwell in Buddhahood. The number is extremely many. In its incalculable, in only in measureless, limitless asamkhya kalpas, could it be spoken. Shariputra, those living beings who here should vow, I wish to be born in that country, and while those who thus attain are all superior and good people, all coming together in one place. Shariputra, what can it have you good roots, blessings, virtues, and causal connections, to attain birth and that land. Shariputra, if there's a good man or woman who hears spoken Amitabha, and holds the name whatever 1 day, 2 days, 3, 4, 5 days, 6 days, as long as 7 days, with one heart unconfused, when this person approaches the end of life, before he'll appear Amitabha and all the assembly of holy ones. When the end comes, his heart is without inversion. In Amitabha's land of ultimate bliss, he will attain rebirth. Shariputra, because I see this benefit, I speak these words. If living beings hears this spoken, they should make the vow. I wish to be born in that land. Shariputra has no impresses the inconceivable benefit from the merit and virtue of Amitabha. This is the East or Akshobhya Buddha, Sumeru appearance Buddha, great Sumeru Buddha, Sumeru light Buddha, wonderful sound Buddha, all Buddhas such as this, numberless as Ganges sands, his own country brings forth the appearance of the fast and long tongue. everywhere covering the 3,000 great thousand words, and speaks the sincere and actual words. All you living beings should believe, praise, and hold in reverence the inconceivable merit and virtue of the Sutra of the Mindful One, of all Buddhas are protective. Shariputra in the southern world and sun moon land Buddha, well-known light Buddha, great blazing shoulders Buddha, Sumeru land Buddha, measureless vigor Buddha, all Buddhas such as this, numberless as Ganges, his uncountering brings forth the purest of the fast and long tongue, everywhere covering the 3,000 great thousand words, and speaks the sincere and actual words. All living beings should believe, praise, and hold in reverence the inconceivable merit and virtue of the Sutra of the Mindful One, of all Buddhas are protective. Shariputra in the western world and measureless life Buddha, measureless appearance Buddha, measureless curtain Buddha, great light Buddha, great brightness Buddha, jewel appearance Buddha, pure light Buddha, Buddhas such as this, numberless as Ganges sands, his uncountering brings forth the purest of the fast and long tongue, everywhere covering the 3,000 great thousand worlds, and speaks the sincere and actual words. All living beings should believe, praise, and hold in reverence the inconceivable merit and virtue of the Sutra of the Mindful One, of all Buddhas are protective. Shariputra, the northern world are blazing shoulders Buddha, most victorious sound Buddha, hard to injure Buddha, sunbird Buddha, net brightness Buddha, all Buddhas such as this, numberless as Ganges sands, his uncountering brings forth the purest, the fast and long tongue, everywhere covering the 3,000 great thousand words, and speaks the sincere and actual words. All living beings should believe, praise, and hold in reverence the inconceivable merit and virtue of the Sutra of the Mindful One, of all Buddhas are protective. Shariputra, the word below are lion Buddha, well-known Buddha, famous light Buddha, Dharma Buddha, Dharma curtain Buddha, Dharma maintaining Buddha, all Buddhas such as this, numberless as Ganges sands, his own country brings forth the purest, the fast and long tongue, everywhere covering the 3,000 great thousand words, and speaks the sincere and actual words. All living beings should believe, praise, and hold in reverence the inconceivable merit and virtue of the Sutra, the Mindful One, of all Buddhas are protective. Shariputra, the word above our pure sound Buddha, King of stars Buddha, superior fragrance Buddha, fragrant light Buddha, great blazing shoulders Buddha, varicolored jewel and flower adornment body Buddha, Salatri King Buddha, jewel flower virtue Buddha, vision of all meaning Buddha, such as Mount Sumeru Buddha, all Buddhas such as this, numberless as Ganges sands, his uncountering brings forth the purest of the fast and long tongue, everywhere covering the 3,000 great thousand words, and speaks the sincere and actual words. All you living beings should believe, praise, and hold in reverence the inconceivable merit and virtue of the Sutra, the Mindful One, of all Buddhas are protective. Shariputra, what do you think? Why it is called Sutra, the Mindful One, of all Buddhas are protective? Shariputra, if a good man or good woman hears the Sutra and holds to it, and hears the names of all these Buddhas, this good man or woman will be the Mindful One, of all Buddhas are protective, and will irreversibly attain to Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore, Shariputra, of all should believe and accept my words, and those which all Buddhas speak. Shariputra, if there are people who already make the vow, who now make the vow, who are about to make the vow, I desire to be born in Amitabha's country. These people would ever born in the past, now being born, or to be born in the future, of you irreversibly attain to Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore, Shariputra, all good men or good women, if there are among those who have faith, should make the vow, I will be born in that country. Shariputra, just now, who now praises the merit and virtue of all Buddhas. All these Buddhas equally praises my inconceivable merit and virtue, saying these words. Shakyamuni Buddha can complete extremely rare and difficult deeds. In the silence of the evil times, the 5 trividities, in the midst of the Kalpa trividity, the view trividity, the afflictions trividity, the living beings trividity, the life trividity, he can attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi for the sake of living beings. Speak this Dharma in the whole world is hard to believe. Shariputra, you should know that in the evil, the time of 5 trividities, practice these difficult deeds, attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. For all the world speak this Dharma, difficult to believe, extremely difficult. All the gods, after the Buddha spoke this sutra, Shariputra, all the bhikshus, all the gods, humans and asuras, and others for all the words, hearing what the Buddha had said, justly welcome, faithfully accept, bow, and with due. And of the Buddha speaks of Amitabha Sutra. Namo Amitabha Yedo Jedo Yedo Dieta Amitabha Amirido Siddhan Bobhi Amirido Pijaran Amirido Pijaran Doche Miri Checheno Jedo Jali Sabha Namo Amitabha Yedo Jedo Yedo Dieta Amirido Bobhi Amirido Siddhan Bobhi Amirido Pijarandi, Amirido Pijaran, Chemiri Checheno Jido Jari Sapo, Namo Amitabha Yedo Jedo Yedo Diet, Amirido Bobi, Amirido Siddhan Bobi, Amirido Pijarandi, Amirido Pijarando, Chemiri Checheno Jido Jari Sapo.
Amitabha praise.
Amitabha praise, right?
Okay.
Amitabha's body is the color of gold, the splendor of his heart has no peer. The light of his brow shines round the hungry worlds. White as the seas are his eyes, pure and clear, shining in his brilliance by transformation, are countless bodhisattvas and infinite Buddhas. His 48 vows will be our liberation. In 9 lotus stages we reach the shore. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land, kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land, kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land, kind and compassionate Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha.
Namo
Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha.
Nam mô
Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha.
Nam mô
Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha.
Nam mô
Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha.
Nam mô
Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha.
Nam mô
Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha.
Nam mô Amitabha.
Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha.
Nam mô
Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha. Nam mô Amitabha.
Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha.
Namo Amitabha.
Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha.
Namo Amitabha.
Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. 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 Amitabha, 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 Amitabha. Amitabha, 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 Amitabha. Amitabha, 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 Amitabha. Amitabha, 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 Amitabha. Amitabha, 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 Amitabha,
Silent 5 minutes， 止静5分钟。 阿弥陀佛。好，我们利用大概有20分钟的时间来谈谈就是我们净土中的祖师大德，他们在吗？好，我们要讲净土宗的初祖就是最初的这个，他是在东晋的时候，慧远大师他是就是东宁寺的这个，这现在的东宁寺。这个慧远大师他是姓贾，我讲的是依照这个净土圣贤录里面的内容来讲的。他是这个姓贾然后是雁门罗凡人。他这个雁门就是山西省的，在山西省那边有一个雁门关嘛，山海关啊，雁门关，就是算那边的雁门应该是郡吧。然后罗凡人这个是一个算县啊，一个地方的名字。他年幼的时候，就是小时候都非常的认真学习，然后对于那时候古时候的这个六经就是时思义礼义，时思礼义书，春秋，这个六经啊，这他都非常的都懂。然后对于这个老子还有这个庄子，他都非常有研究的。
This history of Great Master Hui Yuan comes from the record of the Pure Land sages and saints.
所以这个他后来他就刚好有这个道安法师啊，就是他在太衡太行衡山那里来建立道场，然后他就去那边去跟他来打听，然后就那时候刚好就道安法师在讲这个般若经，所以他一听到以后，他就非常的喜好，所以等于开悟了，就忽然开悟了，所以后来他就来皈依佛法，来修行，当佛弟子。
So after that, when he heard Great Master Tao An spoke Dharma in Mount Taihang, and at that time, Great Master Tao An was speaking the Prajna Paramita Sutra, and upon hearing the teachings in the Prajna Paramita Sutra, he gave rise to great joy. Likewise, you can also say that he had a sudden enlightenment. And so he was very joyful. After that, he took refuge in the Buddha Dharma and became a Buddhist disciple.
所以他非常的用功，白天晚上都是在研究经典。所以这个大安法师啊，就跟他赞叹说：“哦，这个佛法啊来到这个中国，就是来到这个中国的地方呢，就是只有来看到这个慧眼啊，就是慧眼法师他可以来发挥了，yeah。”
So day and night, Master Huiyuan was very diligent in his studies of the sutras and the Buddha Dharma. And so Master Tao An at that time saw this, and he praised Master Huiyuan, saying, "Oh, the flourishing and the propagation of the Buddha Dharma in the eastern region of China, the responsibility rests upon Master Huiyuan."
所以这个就在东晋太元6年的时候呢，他就来到这个庐山，庐山的一个非常算很闲野，也就是很宽阔的地方，这个庐山，所以他就在那里，妻子在那里，然后在那里建立精舍。一开始他所建立的是叫做龙泉寺。
So in the 6th year of the Eastern Jin, Master Huiyuan went to Mount Lu, and at that time the land, the region of Mount Lu was still not very developed. It was like a frontier region, and so there he established a monastery called Dragon Spring Monastery.
所以他当时他还有一个同门，就是慧永大师啊，然后这个慧永大师他是在这个庐山的这个西林西边的这个林木那边，然后他想说，叫慧远大师一起来，那时候慧远大师的那一些一起来修行的人啊，非常的多，所以就说，西林那边的人呢是放不下，所以就没有答应这样子。
So at that time, in the same Dharma lineage, with Master Huiyuan had a Dharma brother called Master Huiyong. And so Master Huiyong established himself on the western side of Mount Lu, and Master Huiyong invited Master Huiyuan to come and cultivate together. But the space was limited, and Master Huiyuan had a lot of fellow cultivators cultivating together with him. So he did not join Master Huiyuan on the western side of Mount Lu.
所以他那时候就也碰到了一个刺史，叫做樊仪，这个刺史就是当官的，然后就为了就是来给慧远大师建立了这个在山的东边，那就是现在所称的就是东林寺。
So at that time, he met an official by the name of Fan Yi, and so on the eastern side of Mount Lu, this official built a monastery for Master Huiyuan called Eastern Forest Monastery.
所以这个建立东林寺以后呢，这个慧远大师他就率了大众啊来修行，像那个他开发了这个莲就是池，就是有沼池就是把它挖成一个水池，然后上面有种莲花，然后在这个池，它总共这个池的上面呢有12片这个莲花，这个就是表示时间呐， 因为这个依照这个水波这样子轮转呢，就是来分昼夜，一个12时昼夜来行道。
So after Eastern Forest Monastery was established, Master Huiyuan led many people to cultivate together. And then he dug a lotus pond and planted lotus there. And in the lotuses there were 12 branches, which designate the 12 periods of day and night. And when the water flows through the 12 branches, that designate the day and night of the time frame where they go by this time period to cultivate together.
所以这个当时四方的这些亲信，这个信仰这个的居士呢，闻风而至，就是说听到有这样子的一个地方可以修行，所以大部分全部都集来了。总共那时候有123人，123人呢。然后都来认真来修行念佛法门。
So at that time, the faithful heard of the reputation of this way place where people cultivate very diligently together. And so they gather, and there were a group of 123 people to come and cultivate very diligently together.
所以看到这样子的大家非常来修行净土法门，所以他又造了西方三圣像，在这个他的这个修行的地方，然后也命令这个刘渔民来大家来一起做发愿，然后就把这个发愿文也刻在石头上。这个现在都是还留存着的，所以这个大家可以想象之中，当时是非常对于净土法门是非常有信心，大家很认真的修行的。
So when Master Huiyuan saw that people had come from afar to cultivate the Pure Land School together very diligently, so he set up the 3 statues of the sages of the West. And so at that time, he also told a person called Liu Yiming to compose an essay on the vow to be reborn in the West. And so this essay was carved onto stone, and it still exists to this day. So you can imagine the time that people come together at this way place and cultivate very diligently this school, the Pure Land School.
而且他又叫那个王乔之等一些人来做这个念佛三昧诗，大家要把它诗做出来，然后大家要以这种志向来达到目标，所以而且有叫那个慧远大师来做序文，所以就是称这个三昧，就是念佛三昧它是可以专思记想的。这个就是说，你可以达到这个三昧，你就可以寂静自己的思想，这样子的一个，大家要志向不要达到这个目的，这样子。
So he also instructed another person to compose the poetry on mindfulness of the Buddha Samadhi. So it acted as a goal for everyone to cultivate the Pure Land School to reach this goal. And so Great Master Huiyuan also wrote an introduction to this composition, and to reach the goal of attaining the samadhi of mindfulness of the Buddha. you have to quiet down your thought and your mind so that you can also attain the samadhi.
所以他就是像大家都能够得到这个念佛三昧，所以这个是当时是非常大家都很多人得到了，然后他这个是算的专攻念佛，功高益尽，就是说他这个功能非常高，而且益尽就是你可以很容易就能够进修到，所以大家都以念佛为先，所以这样子的话，这样能够达到这个来做一个明见，就是说非常明白的这个一个知见，大家能够达到这个，所以这个当时就很多人都能够达到这个目标。
So this mindfulness of the Buddha Samadhi is efficacy. The goal is very easy to attain, and the effect is very high. It's the percentage for you to attain this goal is very high, and also the method to it is very easy. And so you have to quiet down your mind and concentrate on mindfulness of the Buddha. In doing so, you can have clear thinking, and a lot of people cultivate according to this mindfulness of the Buddha Samadhi and was able to obtain this goal.
好，我们今天讲简单的这个到这里为止，后面明天我们还有继续非常精彩的，就是这个我们出族那边所发生的事情，我们明天再讲。那我们现在先念佛，念一段佛号以后，我们再起来回向。
So we'll stop for now today. Tomorrow we will continue on the story of the first patriarch Huiyan, and there will be many parts to his life story. We will continue to recite the Buddha's name and then do the dedication of merit afterwards.
好，我们能够一起念几分钟的佛。南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛。南无阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛。阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛。南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛。 好，我们起来做 transmary， yeah the rebirth yeah OK 好，我们就起来，我们做往生堂回向。好，大家请起立。Yeah.
Over there, right?
Yeah, you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you go.
Okay.
Yeah. 好，我们要做往生堂回向，我们会用念心经，用心经版的。好，在62页 ，OK， 好，南无听量的菩萨，南无萨，南无听量的菩萨，南无萨，南无听量的菩萨，南无萨，南无般若会上佛菩萨，南无般若会上佛菩萨，南无般若会上佛菩萨。波罗蜜多心经观自在菩萨行深波罗蜜多是照见无因皆空如一切苦厄舍利子，色不异空，空不异色，色即是空，空即是色，受想行识亦复如是。舍利子，是诸法空相，不生不灭，不垢不净，不增不减，是故空中无色，无受想行识，无眼耳鼻舌身意，无所生相为诸法，无眼界乃至无意识界，无
无明即无无明尽，乃至无到死亦无到死尽，无苦即灭当无智亦无得，亦无所得故菩提萨埵依般若蜜多故，心无挂碍无挂碍故，无有恐怖业力颠倒梦想，究竟涅槃三世诸佛依般若蜜多故，多安有多罗三藐三菩提，故知般若蜜多是大圣者，是大明者，是无上者，是无等者，能持一切苦尊是不息，故说般若蜜多周提所作业揭谛波罗揭谛波罗僧揭谛菩提萨婆。南无阿弥陀佛，耶多那揭多耶多利耶他阿弥利多婆毗，阿弥利多悉檀婆毗，阿弥利多毗迦兰。阿弥利多毗迦兰多揭弥利揭揭那智多迦利萨婆诃。南无阿弥陀佛，耶多那揭多耶多利耶他阿弥利多婆毗，阿弥利多悉檀婆毗，阿弥利多毗迦兰提，阿弥利多毗迦兰多揭弥利揭揭那智多迦利萨婆诃。南无阿弥陀佛，耶多那揭多耶多利耶他阿弥利多婆毗，阿弥利多悉檀婆毗，阿弥利多毗迦兰提，阿弥利多毗迦兰多揭弥利揭揭那智多迦利萨婆诃。南无萨瓦兰多耶多瓦日智地安三波来三波来诃。南无萨瓦兰多耶多瓦日智地安三波来三波来诃。南无萨瓦兰多耶多瓦日智地安三波来三波来吽。南无梭罗波耶南多耶多耶南智他安梭罗梭罗波来梭罗波来梭罗萨婆诃。南无梭罗波耶南多耶多耶南智他安梭罗梭罗波来梭罗波来梭罗萨婆诃。南无梭罗波耶南多耶多耶南智他安梭罗梭罗波来梭罗波来梭罗萨婆诃。阿耶耶那三波瓦日来吽。阿耶耶那三波瓦日来吽。阿耶耶那三波瓦日来吽。I think I do myself. You go there, okay? 莲池海会弥陀如来，观音师子身中界，接引上莲台，大势宏开，不远离深爱，愿生西方净土中，就平莲花为父母啊，开见佛生父。水菩萨为伴侣是方三世一切佛一切菩萨摩诃萨摩诃般若波罗蜜。南无阿弥陀佛，南 mô A Di Đà Phật. Nam 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 mô A Di Đà Phật. 好，我们做最后的功德回向。好，愿以是功德庄严佛净土，上报四众人家第三途。所有见闻者悉发菩提心，今世已报身，众生极乐国。顶礼老和尚，好，阿弥陀佛，我们的这个念佛法会到这里为止。一样，明天8点半到10点，然后中午12点半到1点，然后2点到3点半，就像现在这样子。好，阿弥陀佛。
Yeah, so this concludes our second day of Amitabha session, but of course we don't done with our cultivation. At 6:30 we'll have an evening ceremony. And see you tomorrow. We start 5 a.m. in the morning. For morning chanting, we will have meditation, 3 steps, 1 bow. And we start at 8:30 with our day number 3 Amitabha session.
Yeah. 明天第3天，希望大家能够一起做早晚课。我们还有3步1拜都有的。明天 ，so we have a 3 bow, right? Tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just we keep going schedule.
Yeah.
Just 1 bow, reflections, Dharma reflections. You can find all information on our website.
Website, yeah.
Yeah. So have a good rest of the day, good night, or good morning.
Yeah. 好，就这样子。好，阿弥陀佛。
阿弥陀佛。